Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Sequel to the crisis that is ongoing in Jos Plateau State, the University of Jos have decided to close down the school because the students are greatly affected by the crisis. Not less than 4 students have lost their lives. So right now, even virtually all the state government are reacting seriously. For example, as I'm talking to you, more than 5 state governors have already evacuated their people, their students who are studying in Jos University. They've evacuated them from the place. I think Niger State is there, Gombe, Kogi State, Kwara State, and Benue State. Yeah, Benue State. They have all, gotten their people out of Jos. And also, I think Abuja also are making frantic effort to see how their people are out, and some of them have already been taken out. The Abuja Regional Youth Empowerment Organization had collaborated with the National Association of Nigerian Students, and they have evacuated not less than 276 indigenes of the Federal Capital Territory out from Jos. Now, what's the cause of all this crisis? It is sequel to the killing of 22 travelers close to, the Plateau State capital on August 14. It has turned the whole, Jos not local government area to something else. But right now, a youth group in the southeast are overly angry over the silence of their own governors, despite the fact that we know that Southeasterners travel nationally. They enter virtually everywhere. We are so sure that their students are the youth group are angry that why is it that their own people are quiet? And this has triggered a lot of responses. But first of all, we're going to look at what they have to tell, especially the chairman of the Southeast Forum. We are going to look at all of that in a jiffy. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed, hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. The Ohanaeze Igbo Youth Council, OYC, a socio-cultural organization, has asked governors of the Southeast Zone to immediately evacuate Igbo students from the University of Jos. This is following the rising tension in Jos. The Apex Youth Group in Igbo land stressed that the urgency of the security situation in Jos led the Benue and Kogi state governors to evacuate their students in Unijos, hence the need for Southeast and South-South governors to immediately rescue and save the lives of Igbo students studying in the northern institution. Iboyaka led Ohanaeze Igbo Youth Council in a release on Sunday revealed that it was now obvious that the Fulani headsmen had declared war against all other ethnic nationalities in Nigeria. According to the OYC, the Fulani headsmen terrorizing the inhabitants of Jos and other ethnic nationalities are not standing alone. It is calculated state crime against Nigerians. The Igbo youth further lamented that the unwarranted silence of Engineer David Umahi-led Southeast Governors Forum on the inhuman activities of the dreaded Fulani headsmen in Jos in the past 2 days is worrisome. According to him, he said, since 2 days, Fulani headsmen have gone on killing rampage against other ethnic nationality in Jos Plateau State. He called on the government and the governors to evacuate Southeast students in the university. I mean, this thing is really, it's heartbreaking when you see things like this happen and the government is doing nothing to ensure they control it. Yes, we know 22 people have been killed, and the reason has not, the police have not been able to get culprit and get to know the reason why the attack actually happened. But I feel that the government should have done something drastic to control this crisis, because it's getting very, very serious and it may turn just to a war-torn zone. I don't know what Lalong, who is the governor of, Plateau State, what he's doing. Some day ago, a youth group, the Middle Belt Forum, demanded that he should be stripped of that position, of being the chairman of the, Middle Belt Forum, Governors Forum, because his performance has not been superb as expected. Situations like this would have warranted him to go meet the president, get authorization from him to send military to protect the people of Jos. We know that Jos is not just a place that is, surrounded by just the inhabitants. We have other people from different ethnic groups who are trading there. Students also are resident there. Some of them were born and bred there. Invading that environment and causing this level of mayhem with the quietness of the government is so disturbing. And at this point, I feel that every state governor should show concern, by ensuring that they do everything within their power to rescue their people from that place. It's so shocking that up till now, Southeast, South seems not to be speaking. Even the Southwest, nobody cares. It's high time we get our brain intact when it comes to electing people to lead us. From all the indication, with what I have seen thus far from the PIB that had been turned to PIA, that's the Petroleum Industry Bill, turned to Petroleum Industry Act, the provisions that are therein in them, it clearly shows that these guys are only there for their selfish personal gain. Representation is totally at a zero level. Now look at what is happening. Not even the, how do they call them, the lawmakers who are representing the interests of Nigerians as legislatures, none of them are really speaking hard about it, and nothing is being done, in that direction. If it happens to Fulani, everybody in Nigeria will go aflame, and they want to do everything to say. This thing is absolutely not right. I don't know how to say it, but it's a wake-up call for us, because come 2023, if that date where, the leadership will be elected to control the government again from 2023, we have to be careful, to elect the right people. And that's why this issue of restructuring is very, very needful, so that the governors should know that they are not just governors, but they are representing the interests of their people globally. Whereby situations like this come up, you need to show the people that truly you guys elected me into that position, and you will have to do with actions. It's not just to come on social media and blah, blah, blah. Look at Kogi State Governor. He immediately seeing the situation on ground, had to send emissary immediately to rescue his own people. The same with Abuja, Federal Capital Territory. All their indigenous, not less than 276 were rescued. The same with Benue State and other states. When they heard that this crisis was coming so strong, they had to do something about it, knowing that, losing their own people will be a clear display of irresponsibility on their part. But shockingly, Southeast, South, Southwest are quiet. Few persons are speaking, and their words are not so strong as expected. That these Fulani guys, they can go haywire. So the ideal thing to do is for you to send in someone who can rescue your people and bring them out, tell them a place where they will have to gather. And then you send, military or whoever you have to send to go and get them out. I am hopeful that their silence will, maybe they are doing something at the background, I do not know. But somehow, I pray that these children will have to run for their own life. Because at the point when you realize that your father or your mother is not doing anything to salvage your situation in terms of payment of your school fee and all of that, you will just rise up and do something. Possibly they need to wake up and run for hiding, so that they can protect their life. I'd like to leave